Hey guys, I'm back again with another climbing related video. This time I actually have a little bit of a different video planned out for you guys. So a few days ago I found out that there was going to be a La Sportiva shoe demo day at my gym. So I figured I would bring in my camera and film me trying out different climbing shoes for the first time. Mind you, my only experience with climbing shoes would be the rentals that they give out at the gym and also the Amazon shoes that I purchased a month ago or so. Those shoes I just basically just ordered them based off of the street size that I wore, so 9.5s. But long story short, the shoes didn't really fit as perfectly as I would hope. I don't think the rubber was the best quality as well, so I just wasn't confident enough in climbing in the shoes. So I figured that shoe demo day would be a perfect day for me to actually try on some shoes and maybe make a new purchase. So I thought I'd bring the camera, take you guys with me, and record the process basically. So I went with two shoes. It was the Finale and the Squama Light from La Sportiva. I just wanted to kind of bring you along and show you a few of my climbs with the two La Sportiva shoes. And as a bonus, I also climbed with my Amazon shoes, sort of like as a control, I guess, to just compare and contrast, what I liked, what I didn't like. Spoiler, I didn't like the Amazon shoes at all. Basically, ever since I got them, they were just way too loose, but I didn't want to rent the climbing shoes at the time, so I just suffered wearing the Amazon shoes for like a session or two. Basically, the rental shoes were leagues better than the Amazon shoes, so I wish I just wore them in the video to compare, but I thought I'd make it fun and compare the Amazon shoes with the La Sportiva shoes. The Finale I've actually been looking at online for a few days already, so I was pretty pleased to see them at the shoe demo. When I saw them, I was really planning on trying them out, but I wanted to talk to the rep at the booth first and tell him about my experience level, how I basically just started climbing. And sure enough, he pointed out the Finale because they were, leather, a bit easier to get into. The shoe profile is a bit flatter. And then he also pointed out the Squama Lights, which I ended up, again, trying in this video. Which is a bit more aggressive, he said. The profile is a bit more, arced and a little bit more on the performance side of things is what he told me. So I went ahead and tried both, and we're just going to be going over the Finale, the Squama, and the Amazon shoes, just in that order. And I did climb similar routes just to kind of compare. Basically, after climbing these routes, I found that I really preferred the Finales a lot, actually. First of all, the profile being a bit on the flatter side on the sole, it was a bit more forgiving for me as a beginner. It also didn't hurt my feet all that much. It was snug, but it didn't hurt at all when I was climbing with them. Blood flow was definitely circulating into my feet. The Squamas, unfortunately, they were the complete opposite. The fit was perfect, it fit well, but my toes on the front were just extremely cramped. I guess that's expected because of the more performance aspect of the shoe and the fact that it was a bit more arced to really hook on to, well, I guess, again, this is a beginner perspective to really get into the foothold and stuff of that nature. So wasn't really having fun with those. They were great. I was stuck to the wall, but at the same time, after one or two climbs, my feet were basically just blue. There was no blood getting to them. I don't know if it was a sizing issue, if I needed to size up, but they felt snug like around everywhere else. It's just when I'm actually climbing, I just felt like there wasn't enough blood getting to my feet. And then we get to the Amazon shoes. Obviously, they were loose. I guess you could blame it on my end for picking the wrong size, which actually kind of defeats the entire purpose of comparing everything. I had the shoes on hand, so I might as well, throw them on and climb the same routes that I climbed the other two shoes on. Yeah, I mean, to be expected, I kept slipping with the Amazon shoes. It was just, I didn't have confidence when climbing with the Amazon shoes as compared to the Finale and the Squama Lights. Not much to say with the Amazon shoe end of things, unfortunately. It was inexpensive. It was about $40 when I ordered them online. Again, sizing may vary, unfortunately, which I feel is the biggest pro of going to a shoe demo. They have a bunch of pairs for you to try out. If the size is obviously wrong, you can just go up a size and then try climbing on the wall right away instead of, waiting a couple days for the shoe to come in and putting them on, realizing it's the wrong size, and now you've lost 2 days and now you have to wait again. I really loved that the shoe demo day turned out exactly how I wanted to, which is just, coming in without much to expect, trying out 2 shoes that I was looking at online, but I never knew which one to really choose and decide on getting. Now that I've tried both, I can confidently say that I preferred the Finales a lot more. They won on the comfort aspect of things. I felt super confident climbing with them, and it was just a good mix of positive feedback that the shoes were giving to me as I was climbing the routes. I know in the footage it doesn't seem like I was actually completing routes better with the Finales, but trust me, I was happy wearing them. My feet were happy, so that was the main takeaway there. And obviously I ended up ordering the Finales, but again, in the high volume colorway, which is the yellow and black instead of the low volume that I was trying on. It's the same thing, the rep told me. It's just, it's gonna be yellow once it comes in. Since it was ordered through our gym, because I have a membership with them, so I get 25% off or something. So it was a great deal, especially factoring in the fact that I tried it in person. I confirmed which size works for me, and also just having a fun time swapping out different shoes and really dialing in which La Sportiva shoe I really like. I'm gonna be waiting the 10 days. Hopefully it comes sooner, but once those shoes come in, I am gonna be recording another video, just kind of going over them again. Anyways, I hope you guys took something from this video. It was a really fun experience for me to be able to learn about the shoe that I really want. But as someone that's a complete beginner, I feel like I made the right decision, and I'm actually really excited to actually climb in them once they come in, reviewing them maybe, my first impressions. So I'm really excited about that, and that's definitely gonna be in the works, so just stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'm doing it a little bit different this time because I do have camera gear and microphones and lighting equipment, so I figured I'd use everything in my collection just to kind of increase the production value. I really love making these videos, and I'm really excited to get better as a climber. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to get started, and I'll just see you guys the next time I upload.